All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless Dave here, talking about real music in real time for a few real people out there, just like you and just like me. Before I get going here, brand new music from my buddies in the band Perfect Plan, one of the best melodic rock bands on the planet right now. This is Brace for Impact. I got this on Friday along with my Killer Kings album. Two great albums to get in one delivery. Hopefully, I'll be chatting with Kent Hilly sometime next week. He's the lead singer. But man, oh man, if you like Foreigner and Giant and Survivor and all of that kind of stuff, one great song after another. There are no bad songs on Brace for Impact. This is full strength Perfect Plan, and it's available now. If you want to order yourself a copy, you should do that to support the band. It is The Bomb. Speaking of The Bomb, Skid Row, they have a new singer. Holy crap, Batman. And I'm not even, full disclosure, I'm not that big of a fan of Skid Row. Yeah. Did I love that debut album and maybe the next album? Did I listen to those albums when they came out? Yeah, absolutely. But, Skid Row, for lack of a better way of saying it, they don't have a huge radio catalog. But when they debuted, they were a big deal. They were certainly more edgy, more hard rock, more organic, maybe a little bit more bluesy than most of the so called glam rock or glam metal bands. Um, Definitely a harder edged band for sure. But over the years, of course, there have been several singers in this band after Sebastian Bach was fired back in 1996. Gee, I wonder why he was fired. A guy who spends a lot of time on the internet going after people who he disagrees with politically rather than just trying to, be neutral to some degree or come up with an original thought, which so far I haven't seen that. All I know is last year during the thing demic, Sebastian Bach was making me lose even more hair than I've already lost. So I was tired of reading the posts and, of course, the media amplifying everything the guy says. Anyway, Skid Row has a new album. It's called The Gang's All Here, and they have a new singer. And guess where this new singer is from? He's from Sweden. He used to be in a band called Heat, Heat. His name is Eric Gronwell. And this guy, he's as good as they get. He is hitting every hard note there is to hit in every song this band plays. His voice sounds a lot like Sebastian Bach, but it's cleaner, it's fuller at times, and it's almost a bit more impressive than even a young version of Sebastian Bach. So you've really got to hear this to believe it. And the album that they put out there too is really good. I'm shocked. And again, I'm, sort of a lukewarm fan of this band. I think they're a little heavy for my taste at times, but they do have songs that aren't quite as hard rocking like I Remember You. But for the most part, this is a band that is straightforward and they put on a loud, big show when you go see them. Um, they hang out still with the likes of Lita Ford and Winger and Warrant, but this could be one of the great lead singer replacements in rock history. He's that good. So check out Skid Row. I'm not going to belabor the fact here and just ramble on about how good this guy is. You have to hear it to believe it. There's lots of concert footage out there that has been uploaded to YouTube that you can go peruse and check out for yourself. And maybe you agree, maybe you disagree with me. That's fine. There are people, though, who have been very complimentary of the new singer, and a lot of people who weren't talking about Skid Row like a year ago are now all about Skid Row. So I think they would be a good band to put a glam metal or whatever you want to call it, a hair metal tour together, something where you have several bands touring, much like the stadium tour, but maybe class it up a little bit and focus on the music rather on the debauchery, which seems to be a big thing if you're going to go see Motley Crue. I'd rather see Skid Row. I know I don't know as many of their songs, that I didn't follow them like I did a lot of other bands, but I like what they're doing, and I really like this new lead singer. Speaking of really good lead singers, Kent Hilli, hopefully on the show next week to talk about the new Perfect Plan album. It's called Brace for Impact. Much like the Skid Row album, this is one great song after another, that courtesy of Frontiers Music. The Skid Row album is on a different record label, and I'm not really that familiar with the label. If I can look it up here quickly, I'll try to find it. But if not, just go over to Amazon and type in The Gang's All Here, and I'm sure you'll come up with something. And you can probably just stream it over on Spotify. All right, folks, I'm done with this one. See you soon.